up, guys? Man, it was amazing driving this amazing beast again. I haven't driven it in such a long time. I love driving this truck. It's truly amazing experience. By the way, I wasn't going, insane on the throttle in the video, as it really does sound. I was no more than a quarter throttle. This thing's just such a beast, and got to be easy on that stock transmission, especially with the engine modifications it has and being as old as it is. But that's not what this video is about. I want to make this video on, basically I've been getting a lot of comments saying, what do I do for a living? Sorry I haven't been replying to those. I try to reply to all my comments. I have notifications, so I see every one of your comments. Every time you comment, it pops up on my phone. Gmail notifications, someone has, commented on your video. I read all of them, and I just wanted to, give a reply, basically, one big reply to all of you guys who've been just wondering or wanting to know, and hopefully this can help anyone out there. I wasn't just some, rich kid that was just, oh, here's a car, take it, or whatever, as I've gotten comments on there, I'll throw it on the screen. Someone's just like, lucky rich kid, you can do whatever. No. I worked hard to get this vehicle. I did not have a life when I was working while trying to get this vehicle, basically. And I'm just going to go out there and say it, I'm just going to start the video. I want to be honest with you guys and everything. And, my job, it's just a minimum wage job. I don't make a lot of money. By the way, I did wash this truck, so I will put some video of me washing it because I don't want you guys to get bored just sitting here looking at this car. I did try filming and driving, but that never turns out good for me for some reason. I need a GoPro or something, but I got this car because I worked hard and I saved. I saved my money. I started my first job after high school, August 2016, working in a retail store, minimum wage. Well, actually a little higher. Minimum wage was lower last year, and now it's higher. It's $10 an hour in Arizona. I was paying less than $10 an hour. That's how much I was making, working night shift at a store, 10 p.m., 7 a.m., something like that, every night, 40 hours a week with overtime. And I just grinded that job, basically. I just went to work, came home, watched YouTube, didn't spend any money at all. I just want to emphasize that too. Saving your money. Don't go out and spend. I see all these people at their Starbucks spending $6 on a coffee, or spending whatever amounts of money on these, foods, fast food, whatever it is. I didn't go do that. I didn't save my money. For a lunch, for example, $2.97 got me 4 lunches. I would buy a cheese stick, Frito, what is those? Frigo cheese sticks with turkey sticks in it too. $2.97. You got 8 total, 4 cheese, 4 meat. That's 4 lunches right there for $2.97. That's less than $1 per lunch. That's how cheap I was eating for this whole about 8 months before I bought this car, basically. I saved a total of about $9,000 over that 8-month period, working minimum wage, living at home, and just saving my money. And I will have to say, I give a big thank you, and I can't be more grateful to my parents for letting me live at home and not, kicking me out or making me go pay outrageous rents and, just give strangers money. Instead, I paid them rent, giving my family money, and living at home. I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to live at home. I want to get out. I want to get away from my parents. I have a great, relationship with my parents. I don't hate them anyway. I love my parents a lot. And I just want to say, any of you guys out there, there's a little sidetrack here, you guys could do this too. You don't need some insane job. Also, I will recommend you want to get the best job you can. I'm constantly looking for, a better job. I'm always sending out applications. I want to get something that pays more, obviously. Although I did get promoted where I work at now, so it does help a little bit. But, I'm not making minimum wage now. I'm making a little bit more than that right now. But getting too deep into it right there, I just want to say, that's, how I was able to afford this. Before I bought this car, I was driving my parents' truck. Thank you, my dad. I did end up giving him around $1,400 in rent for buying his truck. I bought the fender flares. I bought a portion of his tires that are on his truck as my rent for driving this vehicle. I also pay my parents' rent. Right now I pay the internet and phone bill, which is a little over $100 a month. I pay my insurance, which I have through them, which is another $220 a month. And then I pay my car payment now that I have my car, which is, another $380. You guys have already heard this in the, how much my car cost. But, that's how I'm able to afford this. And, I'm making minimum wage. I work 40 hours a week, full-time job. And Now, luckily now I actually just got promoted a couple weeks ago, so it's really nice. I'm now, the next level up. I'm making more money, make about, minimum wage in Arizona is $10 an hour. I make 25% more than that, so yeah, you can do the math on that, obviously. And I actually haven't even got my first paycheck for that yet, so I don't know how much it'll be, but now I'm making more money. Luckily, I'm still looking for other jobs. Always got to be on the hunt for something better. You don't want to just settle on what you're doing right now. You want to always be trying to achieve more and achieve better things. I don't want to be stuck with this car forever. Honestly, my dream is to own this beast right here. My next goal, buying a rental property, either living in it and renting the other side out, or just renting both sides out and continuing to live home. Just things like that. That's what I'm saving for. That's what I'm saving for next. A lot of people also said, oh, he has a cosigner. He didn't buy this car by himself. No, I did not have a cosigner. If I had a cosigner, I wouldn't be paying almost 12% interest. I'd be paying, 3.5 or 4% interest if I had a cosigner. My parents didn't want a cosign. They had bankruptcy. They're not rich either. Like, I got comments saying, you're just some rich kid or whatever. You didn't buy this yourself, whatever. You're just some rich guy. I'll throw the comment on the screen. And, my parents, aren't rich. I'm not rich. My parents, in 2008, they lost their jobs. They all went bankrupt. Bankruptcy, foreclosure. We lived in a small 900 square foot apartment for about the last 5 years until they just bought this house. Also, just got through going through some of this footage here, and I just can't believe I forgot to mention this, but not only did my parents have to deal with foreclosure, bankruptcy, but the big C in the S, that's cancer, the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone out there. My mom had to go through, about 2 years after that happened, and it's just terrible. Luckily, we've gotten through it. She's great right now, cancer-free, hopefully. Fingers crossed, does not ever come back. It's the worst thing. I do not wish that on anyone ever out there. And also, I want to say, as part of this investment for this car, bought this with 0% FICO score, 0% credit. Now I have a 730 after just, it's been 3 months since I've had this car. So, good investment. Maybe, maybe not. On that grind to 850. I want you guys to be inspired that you can come from nothing and get something like this. You don't have to just be some rich person. I don't want you guys to blow it off as like, man, I want that car, but he's just some rich kid. He bought it that way. I'll never get that. No, you can do this. You can save your money. Don't go out and buy things that you don't need. Don't go out and buy. Obviously you want to have fun in your life. I didn't have fun. I never went out. I never went out with friends. I never went out and did anything. I just stayed at home and watched YouTube. That's why I love YouTube so much. I watched YouTube that whole 8 months that I was saving for this car. And that's what I did. I just saved and saved. That's it. I just saved my money and I bought something I wanted. No cosigner, all by myself. And it's a great feeling. It's an accomplishment. And, my next big thing I want to do is I want to save and I want to buy my rental property. I want to buy a property, whether it be a home and I live in it, and rent out some rooms or something, or whether it be like a duplex or something. Because I don't believe in rent. I don't want to rent ever in my life, unless it's giving it to my family, giving it to my parents. I 100% agree with, giving them money, and not just some stranger, some investor that's going to get all their money. I want to go out and I want to be the investor and I want to be buying houses and buying that and then thus getting rent from that. That's my plan. I guess I just spilled the beans. All you guys are going to go out and buy rental properties now. I hope you guys do. I encourage living at home. I want everyone, because I don't get the whole reason why parents kick out their kids. When I'm older and my kids are, 18, 19, I'll say, hey, live here, pay me some rent or whatever for your expenses, and you can live here for the next 5 years, save up your money, and go out and buy a home, almost paid off, or go out and buy a rental property and have constant passive income so you can retire earlier. Like, I want to retire by the time I'm 30. If I'm saving up money, I want to put down a good 20% down on my first rental property, which would probably be like 40 grand or something like that. 2-3 years from now, at the job I'm working now, I could probably say I can save that much money, but that's why I'm always looking for new jobs. I want to get money faster and I want to save. That's the whole thing. You just got to save, you guys. That's probably the biggest thing there is. Don't go out and spend money. $2.97 for 4 lunches. Like, that's the kind of saving you gotta cut. You can't just be like, oh, I'm not gonna buy this TV right here, and then you go out and you spend $30 on a lunch or something, or you go out and see a movie for another $10, $20. I mean, that's where your money disappears. And that's why, I bought this. I wanted this car. I bought it. It's probably a bad decision. It is a bad decision. I should have just kept saving and bought a beater and then bought my first, some investment and then bought this car. But I wanted it, and it makes me happy. And, happiness is, what you want in life, right? You want to be happy. That's why I got this car, over getting like what I should have done, getting my first rental property investment. I keep saying rental property, but I mean any investment, anything you want, or anything that that could be a good investment. I'm really looking into housing. I really like housing. I really like the whole, everything that's going on. The market is a little high right now, I mean, in terms of price, but, you never know when that bubble's going to pop anyways. Maybe in a couple of years from now, house prices will crash and I'll be able to pick up a bunch of good properties, but who knows? You can't predict the market. We'll see what happens on that. But to get out of that, that's just me wanting to think, that's just me thinking about investing and what I want to do with my money and everything. But overall, basically going back to circling around, what I do for a living, minimum wage job at a store. I work nights. I save my money. Did not go out and blow any cash. Did not have a life. I was basically just a loner for that whole time. Bought this car. Been enjoying it, making YouTube content, finding an amazing hobby that I really enjoy, YouTube here, and hopefully helping other people out there who have, are wanting to buy a car like this or have problems with something and you want something fixed. I just want to throw in there, hey, you guys out there, anyone who owns a 2013, 2015 Ram, finally, Uconnect just sent an over-and-aired update to where now you can see both the cargo camera, the camera that would actually be on the back of the truck, or I should really use this as an example, the camera that would be on the back of the truck back there, and the tailgate camera. You can actually see both on the main screen now. A new update, just want to throw that in there. I'll put a picture on the screen of it actually working, as I don't have the truck here because my parents are actually gone. It's my birthday yesterday, and they left on vacation. So, yeah, I just want to throw that in there. Also, that's why I didn't put on the title at 19. I wanted to use my little last at 19 because I'm no longer 19 anymore, you guys. I'm 20 years old, so. Birthday was yesterday, so sorry for no upload yesterday. That's probably the longest I've gone. Actually, no, I posted on the weekend, so I think I got it covered, hopefully. I'm sorry, you guys, if I didn't post this or you guys were expecting a video, but for now on, videos will be coming out every Thursday with a promotion. That's now my new free time that I have, so. New videos every Thursday. Next video will be on the Taser, by the way. I'm going to go through all that. And actually, I want to fix that creaking noise myself. So we're going to get a little fix. I actually just bought it. It's like $3, and we're going to see if I can fix that squeaking between the center console and the seat, because it is really annoying. But that's next video. And, that's pretty much it for you guys. I mean, that's what I do. And I also just want to throw in there, as another thing, I wanted to say thank you for you guys. This is you guys coming in here. And that is your guys' support. You guys have been amazing on the YouTube. You guys have been, subscribing and commenting and liking. The likes on the last couple of videos, not just these recent ones, but the ones before that were just insane. Over 100 likes on like 4 videos in a row, you guys. That was insane content. I can't believe it. I mean, I gotta say thank you to you. I can't think of the words to say how grateful and how amazed I am at what you guys are able to do. And, I want to bring that in because this video is about, what I make. I want to be open and honest with you guys. After 1 year of having monetization turned on, after 4 years of having, created this YouTube channel in 2013, summer 2013, created the YouTube channel. Today, last month, we just got our first paycheck from YouTube. And it is crazy, you guys' support and what it's done. I can't be more grateful for what it is. You guys are adding a new income, something that I can use to make more content for you guys, to make more Challenger videos, to buy more parts or something. So hopefully I can help more people out there, help you guys get what you want and get things done and know how to do stuff. I mean, it was insane, the money. It was a whole week's pay, which when you're making minimum wage and you can equate that whole 40-hour week of, just grinding that work, just doing that to doing an awesome hobby that you love and getting paid for both of them the same amount. It's insane. And I just want to share with you guys, it was $240, and that's almost a whole week's pay. And that's crazy. A year of monetization, and over the last month is where it all just really kicked in. It's insane, you guys. And I just really want to say thank you. I just don't know what to say, you guys. You have me completely speechless, and I just want to say, I gotta just say thanks. Thank you so much for what you guys have done. And I mean, that's pretty much it for this video. That's, what I do for a living. I work a job just like everyone else. I'm not some rich person or rich parents or anything. Just average life. If you haven't already, please subscribe. New videos coming every single Thursday. I will be doing a lot of videos on the Challenger. Maybe we can get some Cummins content or something soon. I really love that truck, man. That's something like, that's what I want right there. I want this beast right here. This is the dream, Second my dad says he'll ever sell this to me, you can expect a Challenger has been sold video a couple months after, because that's the dream right there. You can't replace that beautiful sound of that Cummins engine. There's a little thing when I first started driving that truck, like, I didn't even listen to the radio for the first year and a half that I drove it. I drove it my junior and senior year, and that whole year of junior and all the way halfway through senior, I just never even listened to the radio. It was purely that amazing Cummins turbo whistle and just the engine note. Oh, love it. Love it. But I need to go start editing this video for you guys so you guys can enjoy watching it and hopefully get something out of it, and know that, you guys can do it too. You don't need an amazing job. You don't need to do anything. If you can't live at home with your parents, go and get roommates, live with your friends, split your costs, get your income, or not your income, but your living cost, your housing cost down as low as possible, and then you can buy anything you want, really. And honestly, I am saving money, and save money too, because that's how you can achieve things. You always want to save money. I'm always putting away money in the bank, and I want to just save it. You got to just save. Save. Enough of my rambling. Let's end the video right here. I truly got to thank you guys again. See you guys in the next video. We'll be coming out every Thursday. See you guys later. Also, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll have the links in the description. I feel like I got to give you guys at least something instead of just sitting here looking at the car. So we're going to try remote start. I want to see what it sounds like, reflecting off the garage. I've never started it in here. All closed. Better turn it off before I asphyxiate and die.